Have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones, carved in the likeness of monsters. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Welcome and well met. If you seek lodgings in Bakbattahl, look no further. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Battahl's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer. Alongside her people every single day.
'Tis a far cry from Vermund. I cannot count the number of barbs I've heard uttered about the Queen Regent.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough, but complaining won't do any good.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Boy, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermund? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No. I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him. From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us, aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time. Show them your mettle.
Don't let them get the better of you.
Counting on you. Don't let me down now.
Well, now.
You go.
Don't let them get the better of you. Don't let them get the better of you.
Do we truly mean to continue this battle?
If you would like me to fight alongside you, just say the word.
Don't let them get the better of you.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
Sir Ragnar is no ordinary man. That much is certain.
I know not what to say.
Over here! Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road. though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Welcome, and met. Always a pleasure.
Me? I sell defensive equipment, as you can... Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first. Always a pleasure.
Go on, have a look.
My services don't come cheap, mind. You're welcome.
Me? I sell defensive equipment, as you can plainly see. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first. Always a pleasure.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a... Some.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
This way, if you please. It was an eventful journey, but...
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. A tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? I know the way. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Fence these days.
This is private land. You've no business here. Begone!
As a matter of fact, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
We've got rattlers!
Most effective.
Well done, Master.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Our little band has come to feel like a family.
As a result, we move as one.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. I never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
I'm grateful to have served you for so long, Arisen. I
Please
shall hold
dispense with the formalities.
No mercy!
Skillful bit of thievery. Do your vocation proud.
Who are you? No, never mind. 'Tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be. Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your... 'Tis a god's sway. By refining such crystals, however small fragments, speaking of which, should his possible larger shards, mayhap one such as the Oracle.
You wish me to return? At once, Master. I'm worn out. Mightn't we... have a rest before pressing on?
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our numbers.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell, and safe travels. Cursed is to be undone.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
More harpies! Keep out of reach of their talons!
What a fell curse 'tis to be.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
Here, if you please.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
As a matter of fact, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
Could you come over? Here.
I'll put a price on peace and quiet.
Do try to keep me in your sights, Master.
You there? Have you a home in Bakbattahl? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Bakbattahl, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? A wise decision, sir. Do be sure to read over the deed. Here you are, dear.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
I've just had a thought. I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Harpies! Avoid their venom at all costs!
'Tis weak to fire. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Save you!
If you would!
Poison is a nasty affliction. The magics you bestowed have faded.
Shall I assist? This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid?